And welcome to another math lesson. Yesterday we brought in our number bonds for subtraction, and today we're going to continue to use them, but we are going to be decomposing 7. So our math thinking job is I can decompose 7 using drawings and objects. So let's get started. Remember, subtraction is when we're taking away. So when we are working on paper and we can't move it physically with our hand, we use a cross out, an X. We're going to X out that object that's being taken away. When we see that minus sign, that means we are taking away and there's going to be a less number than what we start with. All right, let's dive into decomposing 7 using drawing, objects, number sentences, and number bonds.
Let's start by counting my cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 cubes, which makes sense as we're decomposing the number 7. So first, we're going to use our cubes to show how we can physically take something away and show it. And then we'll show how we do it on paper. So I have 7 cubes. We can show taking away by breaking some cubes off. So I broke 2 cubes off, and I'm going to hide them in my lap. How many cubes do we still have left on the board? 5. Now, let's think of the number sentence using our words that we can say about what we just did. We can say 7 take away 2 is 5. 7 take away 2 is 5. Now, let's put our cubes back together and let's make some 5 groups. Actually, let's draw our cubes. We'll do 5 groups in a little bit. All right, so we're going to make a stick of 7. We just showed how we can take the cubes away because we can physically touch them, we can pick them up, and we can take them away. But most of the time, we are going to be just writing on paper. So, remember, we broke away 2. So we can show 2 by crossing 2 out. Our number sentence that we said with our words was 7 take away 2 is 5. Now let's write it with our minus and our equal sign. So we're going to start with 7, the bigger number. We're taking away 2, and we have 5 left. All right, let's bring in our number bond to match our cubes. Okay, we started with 7. Remember, 7 is our bigger number. It's our whole. It's what we're starting with. We take away 2. So we're going to write 2. We're going to immediately cross that out to show that we're taking it away. And then we have 5 left. 7 minus 2 equals 5. All right. Let's break 7 apart a different way. All right, we put our cubes away, and now we are going to practice decomposing 7 using our 5 group dots, okay? So let's draw our 5 group dots, making 7. Remember, a 5 group is when 5 dots are in a row, and then you go to the next row for any additional dots you need to draw. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I drew 7 dots as we're decomposing 7. I have my 5 group, and then I came down here to draw the 2 additional ones. All right, we are going to use my dice to find what number we are going to be taking.
We're going to do this one together, and then the next one you are going to do. First, we're going to say the number sentence. 7 minus 5 equals blank. I need to find what's left over. So we need to fill in the blanks. So first, I'm going to cross out 5 dots. I'm going to cross out 5 dots. Notice how I have a 5 group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm crossing out 5 because that's what the number sentence is telling me. I'm taking away 5. You can also see in my number bond, I started with 7. I'm taking away 5. I'm going to cross this out in my number bond because that's telling me what I'm taking away. And I have 2 left, which is my other part of my number bond. 7 minus 5 equals 2. I had started with 7. I took away 5, and now I have 2 left. All right, here we go. Draw and fill in the number bond and number sentence. First, we need to draw 7 dots. I'm going to draw 7 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice I made a 5 group, and then I went down. Now I need to cross out 2. 1, 2. Okay, now that you helped me with my drawing and crossing out, your teacher's going to pause the video and you guys are going to complete the number bond and number sentence. Okay, both my number bond and number sentence already has what I'm starting with filled in, 7. I started with 7. I took away 2, so I'm going to cross out my 2 in my number bond to match my 2 crossed out, 2. Now I need to know how many are left. Right, 5. I have 5 left. Let's say this number sentence together. Here we go. 7 minus 2 equals 5. All right, one more to practice. Now we're going to draw 7 dots in a 5 group, just like we did on the previous page. We put 5 in a line, and then we go to the next line. We're making 7. We're crossing out 4 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's your job. You need to match the number sentence to the number and number bond to my story. Okay, we know we started with 7. When we do a subtraction sentence, we always start with how many we have all together. I'm going to fill out my number bond too. We took how many away? 4. We know we took 4 because we crossed them out. I'm going to put it in my number bond and I'm going to immediately cross that out. Now I need to know how many are left. 1, 2, 3. 3 are left. Read the number sentence with me. 7 minus 4 equals 3. Today in Seesaw, you're going to continue the work of decomposing 7 using the pictures, crossing out, and completing the number bonds and number sentences. Until next time, bye, Kipsters.